Thank you, Count Corla. And I'd like to thank my Labour colleagues for bringing the motion to the floor. It further endorses the reintroduction of the Autism Spectrum Disorder Bill of 2017, which, as my colleague just said, was originally presented to the House by James O'Reilly and yesterday Deputy Sean Kenny, along with myself and the regional group and my colleagues who co-signed it. So I will hope that the bill and this motion get cross-party support also to enact and fast-track the dire need for supports to ASD sufferers and their families. I'd like to discuss a little-known method, but a hugely successful method of dealing with non-verbal autism sufferers. It's called Rapid Prompting Method, or RPM. Now, RPM gives non-verbal autistic sufferers a voice using digital word spelling to deliver the message. And I spoke to Owen O'Donegan, who is the principal of Kilran National School in Rosslare. Kilran National School have a special needs autism unit and they use RPM, but it's not funded by any department. It's funded by Kilran National School Special Needs Group, whose time and generosity knows no bounds. Count Corla, in 2014, Senator Ronan Mullen in 2014 asked that RPM be promoted, funded and targeted at children with autism, and the answer was no. But now, Count Corla, the need has never been greater. COVID has been a total disaster, far in excess of other families for those with autistic children. But the government's reaction by instituting the longest lockdown in Europe, if not the world, has destroyed, and there's no other word that can describe the effects of the lockdown. It utterly destroyed any semblance of normality, routine, or progress made by families for years to come. The rest of the country may look forward to opening up, but not these families. The regression of ASD sufferers will take years to repair. Now, the government owes it to these children and their families to provide, at the very least, a funded piloted programme on RPM, Rapid Prompting Method. And I'm asking the Minister, whom I agree with all of my previous deputies who have said about Minister Rabbitte, she's hardworking, she knows her job and she is not afraid to get the results from her department. And I commend her for that, and I know how hard she works and I know the engagement that I've had with her and the progress that we've made. So I do have faith that the Minister will drive this. But unfortunately in Wexford today I've been in touch with a family, a mother of a 10-year-old boy. Unable to now access CAMS, he has ASD and has been put on medication, which is successful, but he is 10 years old and he weighs 13 stone. And he has tried to take his own life. His mother is also suffering, feeling like a failure. But she hasn't failed her child, she saved her child's life. It is the system that has failed them both, and it has to stop. I'm asking the Minister, wholeheartedly pleading to help these families. Don't continue to ignore their needs. Please, don't just support the motion. Support the Autism Spectrum Disorder Bill also, but get the strategy going. Please, Minister. Thank you, Count Corla.